Hey everyone, I'm Reagan Black, back with some more inspiration for your writing journey today. And I want to share a quote with you by Satchel Paige. Just take the ball and throw strikes. Throw it where you want to. Home plate, don't move. Now I love this quote because he's really, pitching is not easy. Getting control of that ball, getting it over the plate every time, striking out batters, that's not an easy thing to accomplish. If you've ever spent a baseball session in PE with my I had impaired vision in PE. I couldn't hardly see the ball to hit it. I hated our baseball units all the time because my vision was so bad and it was ridiculous. And so therefore my hand-eye coordination was off. It was awful. But here you have this famous pitcher who simply did it. He just cleared everything out of his mind and he threw strikes. His attitude was that home plate didn't move. It didn't matter what was going on around home plate. Home plate didn't move, and if he put the ball where he wanted it, it would be a strike. And I think how that applies to our writing life is simply we tend to overcomplicate things. We tend to worry that we don't have this detail or that process or this skill or that vocabulary. We tend to think we don't know enough about A, B, or C in the industry or the process of writing, and so we stop. This is a good story, I'm really enjoying it, but it's not going to go anywhere, so we stop. Or we think we make things so complex about our writing time specifically. I got into this habit. I had to have the candle going. I had to have the tea just right. I had to have, these slippers on my feet, these note cards at my side, this pad of sticky notes within reach. And by the time I got all that set up, I'd lost half my writing time. Maybe a slight exaggeration, but you get the idea, okay? Satchel Paige said, throw strikes, home plate, don't move. And the way we apply that to our writing life is to simplify it. You need to get consistent first. You need to carve out the time. Get consistent about applying yourself, putting your butt in that chair and writing during that time you've carved out. You need to write long enough, consistently enough, to find what you really enjoy about writing. And then you'll know what to write more of. You'll also know what you need to shore up as you finish projects and you get feedback and you grow as an author and where you want to be versus where you are. You'll know more of what to ask for to make those two things connect. Okay? So just keep it simple. It's really what I'm trying to say here. Keep it simple. Sure, we need cues. There are cues that can inspire our creativity, but the bottom line, if you have a goal as a writer, the primary thing you need to do is write. And that means making the time, finding the joy, and being consistent. Day in and day out, throwing strikes. Every writing session's not going to be perfect. I say that on and on. But if you're consistent with it, you'll have more great days than bummer days. If you're consistent with it, then you get into a rhythm and you understand it and you know what your process is, you know what your production is, and you know what you're capable of and where you can grow. All right? So I'll say the quote one more time. Just take the ball and throw it where you want to. Throw strikes. Home plate, don't move. That's Satchel Paige, and I really want you to take that away from this video. I want you to take that inspiration and bring it to your writing life in the form of simplifying your process. Yes, there is lots to learn, but what you have inside is the perfect start. So go after it, get those words on the page, and be consistent with your efforts, and you'll find that you'll really start to grow. All right, enjoy that. I hope that that is some inspiration and encouragement for your writing journey. If you need more of anything, if you have other questions about writing, please reach out to me at reaganblack.com. My contact information is there, and of course there's lots of other resources for writers there, along with some wonderful entertaining fiction. So please check that out if I can be of more help to you on your writing journey. In the meantime, write well and live the adventure.